All right guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So right fast, I'm going to talk about some news about diesel shortages in America, or diesel shortages that are coming to America, because according to the reports, by June our diesel is going to be so short that we're going to be like on half supply of what we usually use per day. As far as our trucking industry, our manufacturing, all that stuff that uses diesel to fuel equipment, it's going to be cut down by half due to supply issues. So there should be some articles popping up there for you on those headlines. Now, if this is true, guys, well, let me backtrack. They're basically saying the largest majority of the reason why we're going to have a shortage come June is because of sanctions with that country right there. All right, everything's going to be blamed on that right there. But now, I've always said, and I've been saying this for a very long time, conflict is waged over resources. Always has been, always will be. Check your history books. It's always been about resources. Always will be. That's one of the biggest players of global conflict, or another country attacking another one. So anyway, who cares what caused it? What I'm saying is, we got this in our face now. Now they're saying by next month, fuel prices, well, fuel price would be through the roof. Fuel shortage is going to be the big issue. Fuel prices is one thing. All right, we know they're extremely high. But if you got the money and big companies, they'll pay it. They just trickle it down to the consumer. Me and you will be paying more for food, and that is going to happen. But the biggest threat of all this is the shortage of fuel. They're actually saying it's close to like half of our normal fuel that we use per day for diesel to move semi-trucks, to move food, to stock stores, to run manufacturing companies. If that's cut in half, get ready for those tags, those little flyers that we saw during the whole pandemic. They're exercised, preparing them for other events. That's all it was. Get ready to see those. 1 per family, 2 per family. When you go to the store right now, push that cans out of the way. Look inside the shelves. You're going to see nothing but empty space. So when this happens, 1, you're going to see half of that food there. 2, you're going to see those flyers, just like the run on toilet paper, all that stuff. It's going to be the exact same thing, because if they do not have enough fuel to continue to run our semi-trucks to deliver food, that means the food's not going to be available for purchase. And what food is available for purchase is going to be through the roof. We know diesel price is going to go up even higher, mainly supply and demand. Simple economics. Everybody needs it. You're the only one who makes it. You can make your own price, and that's what's going to happen. So your can of ravioli, which was $1.06 or whatever the price is now, haven't bought can of ravioli in several months now, because we got a bunch of it. It's going to make the price go up because they got to pay for fuel. They got to pay for the trucks. All that stuff boils down to delivery and everything else. If there's a food shortage, more than likely, it's all because of fuel shortage. Now, we already see food shortages as it is. We're going to see it worse. This is why I've always said, get your normal food stockpile, your canned goods, your dry goods, your flours, your pastas, all these things. You know what? If you have to have spices and seasoning to survive, because those are most of the comments I see, hey, go get it. I don't need it. But if that's what you need, go get it. Go stockpile it up. I will tell you this, you're not going to survive on seasoning. You need to get some food. All right, and for the ones that sit there and talk about how you will die from food fatigue, your body will reject your food, man, that's so full of crap. Show me the medical reports on that, because I have been starving. I've been eating off my stocks for years, showing you what we use. That's why we always do our weekly preps, because it's a rotational stock. I haven't died. I got my ass in gear, started getting in shape working out, but I still eat the same foods. When I'm trying to lose weight, either extend on my workout program, or I just don't eat as much. Serving sizes. You might want to check that out. So I want to take the time right fast, guys, and let you know that this information I got from a good friend of mine, Central Banker WW3. His channel should be popping up there. I've been subscribed to him, well, before I even became a YouTuber. I just had an account. I was subscribed to him for a very long time. Good friend of mine. He is a prepper. He covers news, world events, things like that. Definitely go check him out. Show him that support. Let him know I sent you. He's a good friend of mine. Trust me, he'll love to have you over there. And he's a great guy. He really is. Oh, we got the chickens back here. So guys, I work with my brother on this. My brother, he's really big on working with the chickens, the quails, his gardens. I see it all the time. You need to be more self-sufficient. We are. What you need to do is put your money where your mouth is and be more self-sufficient. We do. We also stockpile food. Everyone had fried chicken before too long. We stockpile food because if anything happens to our garden, if anything happens to these chickens, anything happens to these quails, you have to have food on hand and ready to go. So we stockpile food all the time. Prepping is more than just stockpiling canned food. You need to be working on other things like this. But now, I'm not going to say you can't survive. You can stockpile a lot of food. You can. If you got the room, man, you can stockpile up to 25 years worth of food. Easy. Reason being because of long-term food storage, of course. Yeah, guys, I know I sell long-term food storage, but I've always said get your normal food first. Your canned goods, your dry goods, your pastas, your sauces, all this stuff, guys, flour, sugar, salt. Get those food first. You can get a year's supply of that at a fraction of the cost. Well, used to be. Prices are getting stupid and they're going to get even worse. At a fraction of the cost of a year's supply of long-term food. The reason why is because those long-term food companies, yes, they're good. Yes, they last a long time, but you're paying for the process of freeze drying because that costs money. You're paying for the packaging, the Mylar, all that stuff. You're paying for all that. So of course you're going to pay more for it, of course. So anyway, that's why I've always said, get your normal foods first. Get a year to 2 year supply. Me personally, I say at least a 2 year supply. Doesn't mean you have to go run out and buy 2 years worth of food right now, but you need to start somewhere. Each week, buy a little extra. Each week, go buy a little extra. You like coffee? I love coffee. Go buy some coffee. Put it back. Even if it's the instant coffee. Trust me on this. A jar of Folgers is going to be priceless when there's no coffee around. Me personally, I can't sell my coffee because I enjoy it too much. But you know, there you go. Just saying.